Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into what I think is one of the single most important upgrades to AI we've seen. We're talking about a technology that's making AI smarter, way more reliable, and just a whole lot more useful. Let's get right into it.
You know the feeling, right? You ask an AI a simple question, maybe a fact for a report or who won a game last night, and it answers with total confidence. The only problem? The answer is completely, totally wrong. It's got to be one of the most frustrating things about using AI, and frankly, it can be pretty risky. So there's a name for this. In the AI world, it's called a hallucination. It's what happens when a model just makes stuff up, because its knowledge is either outdated or just plain limited. And this isn't some small quirk. It's the fundamental flaw, the real Achilles heel that's holding these incredible tools back. And, fixing this isn't just about making better chatbots. It is a massive, massive business. The key technology that makes this fix possible, something called vector databases, is expected to be an $11 billion market by 2030. Why? Because whoever cracks the hallucination problem for good, well, they unlock the true potential of AI for basically every industry on the planet. Okay, so how does an AI that's been trained on, half the internet get things so spectacularly wrong? To really get to solution, we've got to first understand the problem. Let's look at the AI's big flaw. So here's the root of it. These large language models, or LLMs, they have what's called a static knowledge cutoff. Just think of it like this. The day their training finished, their education stopped. A model like GPT-4 literally has no idea what happened yesterday or an hour ago. Its entire worldview is frozen in the past.
And that brings us to the perfect analogy. Using a normal LLM is like making someone take a closed book exam. They can only work with what they've already memorized. They can't check their notes, they can't look up a fact. So what happens when you ask them something they don't know? They guess. In the AI world, that guess is a hallucination.
But what if we could change the rules of the test? What if we could give that AI an open book? Instead of forcing it to just remember things, what if we gave it a whole library to consult before it gives an answer? Well, that's exactly what this open book solution does.
It's called Retrieval-Augmented Generation, or for short, RAG. The idea behind it is actually pretty simple and, really elegant. RAG is basically a system that hooks up a standard language model to an outside source of information. That could be your company's private documents, a live stock market feed, you name it. It gives the AI a library card.
And this right here, this is the big aha moment. RAG completely flips the script. It turns that stressful closed book exam into a much easier open book exam. The AI no longer has to rely on its faulty memory. With RAG, it gets to do its homework first. It finds the relevant, up-to-date facts before it even starts to formulate an answer for you.
Okay, this all sounds great in theory, but how does it actually work? I mean, how does the AI know what to look for, and how does it use that information? Let's pop the hood and take a quick peek at how the RAG system really operates.
It all comes down to this really simple three-step process. First up is retrieve. When you ask a question, the system instantly searches its connected knowledge base for relevant info. Step 2 is augment. It takes the facts it just found and literally staples them onto your original question, creating this new supercharged prompt. And finally, step 3, generate. The LLM gets this new fact-filled prompt and writes its answer, but now it's grounded in real, verifiable information. Now, the real magic, the secret sauce, is in that retrieve step. It's not just a simple keyword search like you do on Google. No, it's a semantic search. This is where those powerful vector databases come into play. They understand the meaning, the concept behind your question. So you could ask, how do I reset my login info? And it's smart enough to find a document titled Protocol for Credential Updates. It connects the ideas, not just the words. And it does all this in the blink of an eye.
So we've got a system that's way more accurate, it's always up to date, but the benefits, they go so much deeper than just that. Let's talk about the RAG advantage.
The advantages here are incredible, and they just build on each other. You start with accuracy, because now your answers are based on real data. That alone just crushes hallucinations. The AI doesn't need to invent things anymore. Then, your knowledge becomes dynamic. You add a new document to the database, and bam, the AI is instantly smarter. This is so much cheaper and faster than retraining a giant model every few months. And it means your knowledge base can grow forever without the AI model itself ever needing to get bigger. It's a total game changer.
And listen, this isn't just some theory. This is happening in the real world right now. Take a look at this quote from a senior project manager over at Athos. He's talking about how using this RAG approach meant they could finish their project, get this, within the planned costs. That's a huge deal, and it's proof positive of that cost efficiency we were just talking about. RAG delivers.
So where are we seeing this tech make a real dent? Pretty much everywhere. A huge one is customer support. Think about chatbots that can actually pull up your specific order information or find the exact paragraph you need in a 300-page user manual. Another is enterprise knowledge. It's like giving a company its own internal AI librarian that any employee can ask questions to. And of course, it's revolutionizing search, giving you actual answers instead of just a list of 10 blue links.
Now, it's really important to know how RAG is different from another term you hear a lot, fine-tuning. Here's the simple way to remember it. You use RAG when you need to give the AI new knowledge, facts, data, current events. You use fine-tuning when you want to teach the AI a new skill or change its personality, like making it write in your company's brand voice. RAG is cheap, fast, and dynamic. Fine-tuning is expensive, slow, and static. They're different tools for different jobs.
RAG is already changing the game, but believe me, this is just the beginning. The road ahead is going to be even wilder. The future of AI isn't just about generation, it's about augmentation.
So, what's next? Well, right now we're mostly dealing with text. Coming up very soon is hybrid search, which will make finding things even more precise. After that, the future gets multimodal. Imagine asking your AI a question, and it searches through photos, audio clips, and even video to find the answer. And the long-term vision? RAG will be the brain that powers autonomous agents, giving them the real-time, real-world info they need to complete complex tasks all on their own.
So, let's wrap it all up. For a long time now, we've had these AIs with brilliant minds, but we've kept them locked in a room with old books. RAG changes all of that. It doesn't just give the AI a book, it gives it a library card. Which leaves us with one last mind-bending thought. What happens when that AI can read the entire library, all at once? The possibilities are just staggering. Thanks for joining me on The Explainer.